Hey, what's up? It's Kingdom Comics. Got some prints done today of my work. Pretty tight looking. Got some hanging up here. They love me at the copy shop. Yeah, he gave me these two for free. Or no, I had him print this one, I think. We put it on my thumb drive for free, and then I told him to just put that on the thumb drive, and he gave me a print for free. So we got my artwork up. I'm probably gonna be sorry. This is how I should have, start the live stream with Jimi Hendrix. Gonna stand right up to a mountain and chop it down with the edge of my hand. 'Cause I'm a voodoo child. Lord knows I'm a voodoo child. Jimmy, Jimmy says the Archangels endorsed by Jimi Hendrix. Jimmy, do you endorse the comic book The Archangels? Hell yeah, Stuart. Hell, I'm gonna write a song about it. Wouldn't that be cool? All right, but I'm just messing around. Messing around. I'm gonna be up all night tonight drawing, and I'm just so happy I went to the print shop. And I made some changes on the cover. You probably won't notice, and I probably shouldn't tell you, but I did. Keep a secret, man. I'm so honest, I can't keep a secret. That's why I can virtue signal. I can virtue signal. I can tell people how to act because I'm not a degenerate. I probably behave better than you unless you're like a dorky 12-year-old that like doesn't do any drugs or drink and plays Dungeons and Dragons or something like that. Then I'm most likely more well behaved than you are, as in I have no life, as in I'm super boring. If the police were watching me, they'd be super bored. They'd be like, this guy does nothing and he hangs around with no one. But check it out anyway. I fixed the shit because I'm going to show you though. Like a blimp or something, and that's not what I want it to look like. I want it to look like a little tank, and that's pretty much it. I did some quick sketches of it. Now that I have it on the computer digitally, it might change some more. And then if I sell the inks, I might have to print it and re-ink it and send them the original inks of the finished piece, the finished digital piece. But I will do something like that. I'll show it, at an auction, and I will re-ink it, and it will be me. It will be me inking it. So, should you go digital? Yeah, fuck yeah, why not? Because if somebody wants an original ink, what are you gonna take? It's already done. If you, unless you don't know what you're doing, which if you're that good, I'm sure you do. You could probably re-ink the unless there's too a ton of detail. Where is it, man? Where's the view of the other? Where's the other views of it so you guys can see it? Look at it's just pages and pages of it because it's a shiny like with metal like oh yeah, here it is. These are too small and it just looks like a big blimp or something. And I was like that, and it was just bothering me. It did not sit well with me. So so as you can see, now what did I do with the other one? Holy cow! Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Set it down over here. So, and here, let me grab page one. And there's more to it that you can't see. That's why I want to show you the other sketch. Because if you can see here, it looks more like a little peg. And these things are huge. There's big old cannons, like guns in there, big guns that like even Nebulord wouldn't want to get hit by. Uh, and so here, show you now. Let me show you the. I'm telling you, I'm all over the place. That's when I got to calm down and focus before I work because I got ants in my pants. So here, look at it here, and then look at it here. See how small these things are. I don't know why. And when I got done, I saw that and I was like, well, it's just the cover. It's representational. As long as throughout the whole comic book, I make it look more like that. Then I was like, nope, not good enough, and I fucking ripped this right out. But here it is. It's all back together again. So no worries, mates. Look at that. Look at those cannons. And they're not armor. Those are just like exposed, like I don't know, circuits or whatever. Like basically, it's just like it's all this alien technology. The whole the bridge of the arc looks like that. It's just all control like circuits and controls and crazy stuff. And then it chart. I think I'm gonna have it to where it chart like as long as they're within a certain circumference, as long as they're in a certain area of the like distance of the ship, they're indefinitely charged, or theoretically indefinitely charged, you know what I mean? uh but their armor's nanotech, and I'm starting to work on all the terms, the quote scientific terminology for it. It's alien nanotech. It's like pre-flood technology, pre-flood Nephilim technology, and that they stole, that God allowed them to steal to use for good. And they give a little bit out to their one of the biggest gangs is going to be the Dregs. So they wear masks and stuff like that, and like makeshift armor, and they get a little bit of technology. There he is. He's man. But they're like mindless uh, servants of Nebulord, basically. Maybe I'll put a little symbol on his chest before this is done. Yeah, they're called the Dregs, and so they. And of course, my couch is wet too because my dog laid right on my water bottle and squirted it out all over the place. I have like those little filter. I don't like drinking chlorine and lead, so I filter my water in little water bottles. So, and you should too. If you love your body and you love yourself and you love your brain and you don't want to get cancer or have a heart attack from drinking chlorine. Chlorine will give you a heart attack. Bet you didn't know that. Drinking chlorine. Go drink out of the pool. See how long you can drink out of a pool for. Because you might as well, when you drink the tap water, you might as well drink right out of the pool. Just like you might as well just drink right out of a pool like a dog. But you don't do that, right? Why? Because chlorine, right? But then you drink it out of your tap water. What? So anyway, it's like a even worse. It's even like a worse chemical. It's like a chlorine type. It's like salt, something chlor, something sulfite or whatever it is they use. But anyway, which I like that in the water to kill the germs, but then I like to filter it out or let it evaporate out. But then there's like lead and who knows what else in your pipes. Thank you, man. Isn't that looking cool? And I've had so much trouble fading this, man. I'm telling you, it's paid because it's a highly reflective material. It's nanite and it's programmable nanite. So you're like, oh, what are the properties of it? Well, it's programmable. So like both of their suits are made out of this nanite, and his is made out is nanotech. Some of it, but it's out and some of it is an actual like metal from this dimension that um that they found down there, and it's so hard. they had very little of it, but they had enough to make a suit and a shield, almost like Captain America. They had enough to make a shield, and like it's so hard to forge. Like people died like forging it, trying to hit it with incredible pressure to like bend it and all this stuff. So anyway, I think that's how I'm gonna write it. It sounds pretty cool to me anyway. And they had some left over, so they made his shield. His shield is made out of that stuff, but his suit is also nanite. Like it'll just go and disappear. So his wings are only out, like if it'd be stupid to have his wings out all the time because he wouldn't be able to get through doorways and stuff. So he can just be like, and his wings will go right into his backpack thing, like his power pack on his back. But so just I'm telling you, like, there's nothing for Pixon bottom up lighting. So the lights from down here, which made it, like, and it's a very smooth. It's not like it's patched together. It's not like it's patched together. So so I like a lot of military tech, like an Apache helicopter where I can show seams in the metal where it was all welded together and all that. No, it's pretty much all like one piece because it's also nanite or it's nanotech. Oh, I just gave away the name nanite. Well, at least I documented it. It's so basically, and so basically, there was nothing really relative for me to like like. There's no uh, there's no environment around it. It's just lit from the bottom up, and there's not a lot of places for detail. You know what I mean for me to. So it had to be very little detail to fit like the rest of. I didn't want it to be overly inked. You know what I mean? Even they're like a little overly like shit. I don't know, but I think it looks pretty cool. But I don't know. It's hard for me to shade this for some reason, man, and make it look cool. But I finally kind of got it down. I think it looks pretty tight, and I got their little symbol up there. I have to write that down here. But trying to find that other. I drew another. Like there's more to the back end of the arc that you can't see. It's just pages and pages of me like trying to figure out how to shade it properly. Here's a panel that I did here, and then I asked my some people. I didn't even tell them what it is. I'm like, can you tell what this panel is? And they're like, yeah, it's a dead guy reflected in the dude in somebody's goggles. And I said, yes. So it reads. That was one of that panel, and this water stuff receding. Well, I don't know. There's no way to teach me how to make that effect, and I don't know if it's ever been drawn before. So I don't know. It seems like I could add some little darker areas in here, like ribbons of dark black, but whatever. I'll get to it later. I just feel like if I start adding more black to this, it'll take away from it'll. I wanted this all to pop, and this to be like I don't know. Where there is I want to show the arc. I had a top view of it, so you can see there's kind of like a little tail behind it on the other end, on the back end of it. Oh, I can't find it. What did I draw it on? Yeah. Over here. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So here's like a top view looking down. So it's got like another little balance on this back here. Basically, yeah. These are the big cannons on the sides of it. And that's the top where like the gun is mounted. So But in the position it's in, you wouldn't see much of the back. I might hint at it a little bit in there, but oh man, I'm gonna be up all night tonight because I'm gonna finish this page tonight. I have to put his shadow. Check it out. I have to put his shadow down here somewhere, or like behind him. Maybe his legs. Maybe like right, like see this shadow here because there's an overhang. So I might have his legs like shadowed down over here. You know what I mean? It'll pop him out more. So just kind of like that. You know, pop him right out. So I have to take my Iron Man doll and my lamp, and I have to put the lamp up at where there's a floor, and then my where the floor and the molding and the walls start. And I have to hold him, my Iron Man doll, and this I have to make this pose with him. That's why I'm so glad I got the Iron Man doll. Make that pose with him, with the light hitting it at the angle, so that his shadow is cast on the wall behind him, and then with my so hold him with one hand, and then with a phone take a picture from the right angle, so it'll look realistic. You know, and that's why you have these action figures and mannequins and stuff. They're very handy for stuff like that. Like otherwise I would just have to guess, and I could, but it'd probably be like, no, more whiteout, more whiteout. Why use whiteout when you can pose your doll with your lamp, and all you need is a shadow, you know what I mean? And I'll get the shadow on the wall the way it would look, you know what I mean? And it'll be tight looking. I was gonna do that with him too, but I think I worked it out. I think it's pretty much like his shadow is on the floor, underneath him. So, and he doesn't leave he doesn't leave wet footprints. By the way, no footprints. His suit is badass. It like controls water and stuff like that. So yeah, he doesn't drip or anything. Right out of the water, no dripping, no wet footprints. It stays in his suit. His suit like absorbs a certain amount of water. So for when he's out of water, and there's no water around, his suit like absorbs it. It's crazy. It's a cool comic book, man. Like he's not, it doesn't absorb it, but he's like surrounded by it if he wants to, and I don't know. It's hard to explain, but it's cloaked. You know what I mean? Or something crazy like that. Or maybe he does absorb some of it too. Yeah, I have to finish this page tonight, and then I think the next page I'm going to do is the next page. Oh, it's over here. Yeah, this page right here. This page. I think just because this is not consecutively the next page. It's like another. It's like, well, maybe I should just do the next page, but this page is just so cool. But the next page is a good example. Is a good. I don't know. It's well, like this is all action and everything. The next page is more interior. It's on the inside of the boat, basically, where all the bad guys are partying. They got like drinks and stuff on the table, and and they're basically um getting their guns out and stuff and getting ready because they know that the archangels are going to be coming through the door any second. And the archangels are pretty notorious for if they like show up, you're probably you either need to be saved or you're gonna die. Basically, there's pretty much two scenarios. You either definitely don't want to see him, or you're like so glad to see him because you know it means you're gonna live. But anyway, yeah, I got to get to work. I just wanted to show off the changes to the cover and just do a little live stream and get ready. Oh, gotta get ready, hit the drawing board. I'm gonna be up. Here we go. I'm gonna be up till 4 or 5 in the morning. But thanks for supporting me, people. Uh, thanks, Fenrir Fire. Um, um, yeah, thanks for supporting me, watching, and um, man, I'm very close. I'm gonna have the minimal, according to Eric, the guy who does see Eric. Give him a shout out anyway, since he came up. Since he came up, the guy that I'm sub to him, and all else, and I can't remember his name. Uh, Nana Tawalski. Yes. Eric Neneltowski. According to him, the minimum you should have is like 5 pieces, and that's pretty much what I was going for. Yeah. Thank you. Good to see everybody. Good to see all my watchers. Take it easy. Till next time. This is Kingdom Comics.